Well, I'm so excited because I started my fourth season, and I'm in my episode 402. You know, 402. My God, it's so awesome because I have a great guy that we consider family already here in Florida, and it's Marcos Ramirez. He's Marcos tax out. He's gonna go to the chase, hit the points. Why you're supposed to go solar, people? You know that when we're here in Marcos Speedway, we're going to know by the fact and by for sure why you can't lose time, why you have to go down and do what you got to do for your family, make it happen. And we're here in Monica Go Podcast because we are going back to basics. Marcos, thank you so much, sweetheart, to be here with us today to give us all of your knowledge. I know that they're inviting you everywhere to speak because people need to know, our accountants need to know, our people around the nation need to know what is happening, and you are the guy that gives us that information. Thank you so much for being in the Monica Go podcast, and this is all you, my friend.
Hey, awesome. Hey, thanks for that intro, Monica. Definitely feel like family. I couldn't wait to be here. I just want to congratulate you and your team for all the families, all the lives that you're changing through education, through value, and for really caring about people. I think that's the beautiful thing about the US and our country, right? Is being able to help others. And that's why what I found in the solar industry and why I'm so passionate about bringing this information and sharing it with everyone. For those that don't know us here, my name is Marcos Ramirez. I'm an accountant. I've been doing this for 18 years. And for the
And
past
he has a
2 years,
baby face. He has a baby face. Don't get fooled. He's got the face on him.
I may have the face, but not the hair anymore. That's why you guys will always see me with the
Oh,
tax
okay,
out
okay.
hat.
He's got it. He's got it.
And for the past 2 years, I've been going nationwide and just giving conferences of the cost of not going solar. Why you should consider going solar? Why is everybody talking about solar? And how come every so often there's people on my door trying to give me information? And you probably have your mindset, right? You've heard the good, the bad, not so good, and you've been thinking about it, but you don't have all the information. And today, in this next 25, 30 minutes, my goal is to give you that information so you take the opportunity to sit down with a professional, because believe me, this could literally change your financial status by
Don't you
taking this
think?
information.
Don't you think it's crazy? He's an accountant, a professional accountant, but he's talking to you today about solar. Why are we supposed to go free? This is how my t-shirt goes. Freedom looks good on you. That's from KA Studios. That's what's going on with solar, guys. Freedom looks good on you. And this is what Marcus is going to bring it all to us, because we all need to know why we're supposed to go solar, right? Right?
Yes, Monica, I have other colleagues calling me and saying, Marcos, why do you say solar is a good investment? Why are you quit telling people they need to go solar, why they should go? And make it very clear, my friends, solar is not for everyone. It is only for those that care about their finances, that want to save money, that want to put their tax money back to work, that like to invest, that want to plan for the future, and that want to be able to come out of this current economy with better situation. And if you're that person, I applaud you for being on this podcast. And I'm going to share with you some tips here and things that you can do. By the way, Monica, I always tell everyone, don't take my word for it. I want you to put it in action. Go and look at it, and then share with me the results. I want you to send me a message, call me, send me a video, say, Marcos, I did exactly what you said, and this is what happened. All right, so let's go strong, man. Get a piece of paper, a pen. We're going to share some information. So you probably heard about solar, and we used to talk to people about solar as being a thing of the future. My friends, it is a thing of the present, and the laws have changed tremendously. Okay, last year, the government passed a new law called the New Green Deal, okay, forcing electric companies by 2030, they must be solar, okay? They must
The
be generating
electric
electricity
companies
all solar.
must become solar by 2030. So we're talking about that they want to take out all of our nuclear plants. Is that correct?
Well, what happens is we have an energy problem in the US. People don't know this, but we have 3 plants in the US, 3 grids, right, that generate all the electricity. And those plans, those grids were built to last 70 years, and they've been around for over 100 years, Monica. And we know what happens when machines get old.
Wow.
They start to break down, they're creating pollution, and it will cost the government trillions of dollars. And what the government wants is for homeowners, businesses to go solar. So therefore, when the machines go out, we will have enough energy hubs. You know, the homes will be producing enough that we don't have to rely on our grids. By the way, another big worry about the government is terrorist attack. Monica, just imagine there was a terrorist attack on our grid system and we lose electricity. We will be out of luck, right? So there's big reasons behind this law. We don't want to get into much detail. I'm a firm believer numbers don't lie. And if numbers make sense, you ought to look into this, my friends. Hey, so let's jump right into it. A lot of you might have noticed that this year, when you went and filed your taxes, you saw some changes in your taxes. You either got half of the refund that you were supposed to get, or you had to write a check to the IRS. Is that right?
That's correct. I've heard it everywhere here in Florida. It's crazy. It is true. Now, tell me something. If people don't know what to do, because not all the accountants are up to date with all this information. Now, they're going to be listening to the podcast. When you come to Orlando, I'm going to invite you over so we could go to the radio station. People need to know. So, by the way, this program today for the Monica Go podcast is sponsored by the Top Power Solar and Monica Go Solar. So it's very important that we're here in the city, we're here in the state. We could help you out wherever you are. That's why I bring professionals in so they could tell you how it goes. Here we go, Marquitos. It's all you.
Yeah. No, definitely. I'm glad you pointed that out. My friends, I always tell people, just like there's different types of doctors, different types of attorneys, there are different types of CPAs, accountants, right? Like if you have a tooth problem, you ought to be going to the dentist and not to the eye doctor, right? Same thing here, my friends. If you want to learn about these credits, make sure you talk to the right accountant, to the right solar pro team. I've been in the industry for 18 years. I've dedicated myself to the energy industry, to the solar industry, because I saw an opportunity. The vehicle, Monica, it is my opinion, and I have a lot of case studies for this. It is the vehicle that can help families right now during this recession, during this economy. Okay, wow. So let's jump right into it. Taxes, man. There are two biggest killers in the U.S. economy and in our families' pockets. It is inflation and taxes. What is inflation? The high cost of living. Things are getting what? More expensive.
Exactly. Everything's going up by the minute.
Exactly. Things are getting more expensive. Food is getting more expensive. The days when electricity, gas bill, utility bills were $20 a month have already passed. Now we're talking people pay $150, $200, $300, $500 a month just in utilities, okay? So inflation is one of the biggest killer. And the second biggest killer of your money is taxes. My friends, you saw it on this tax season. Taxes keep going up, all right? And they're never gonna come down. They're never gonna come down. It's only gonna go up, okay? So why solar? Solar is no longer a product industry. Solar is no longer, I switch my electric bill for solar bill and I put panels on my roof. Solar is a solution to eliminating those two, inflation and taxes.
I say, you know what I say to people? The good thing that when you have a passive bill that you just pay, if you change to solar, it becomes an active bill that it's on your benefit and the benefit of your family.
Exactly. We're teaching families how to turn their expenses into assets, okay? Into things that are going to put back money in their pocket, not take away money from your pocket, okay? So let's talk about taxes. So yes, there was a big change and the government did those cuts in order to put the majority of the credits into the energy sector, my friends. As of December 31st, 2022, okay? If you go solar and through a solar contract, if you do solar home improvements, you get the full package, you're allowed to claim 30% of that cost as a tax credit. I want you to write this down, 30%, okay? So I'll give it to you right here. The top credit right now for residential people that finance their solar system is about $40,500 tax credit. I want you to write this number down, $40,500. So how does this credit work? friends, if you work on payroll, right? If you're an employee, you know that every Friday before you take the money home, the government's already taking a piece of your check. Is that right, Monica? People say, man, I make $20 an hour. I work 40 hours. That should be 800. Why am I only taking $500 home? And the
Exactly.
reason for that is taxes, my friends. The government is keeping, families don't know this, Monica, but people work from January through April just to pay taxes. Okay, and I have a solution for you. I have a solution. No, it's not
Bring it
about
out.
not paying your
People need to
taxes.
listen to this. I need to hear that.
It is not about not paying taxes, because I'm a firm believer we ought to pay our fair share to live in this beautiful country. The problem is you don't want to leave a tip, and I've never met somebody that's become wealthy by paying taxes. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to put that dollar money back to your pocket and how to put it to work. Let's just make an example. Let's just say you're working and you're making $40,000, $50,000 a year, and every paycheck they are taking $100 from your paycheck as federal withholding. $100, okay? That is $400 a week that you are lending to the government with no benefit. I want to make this clear. You are lending this money to the government with no benefit. At
No
the end of the
interest.
year,
No interest
no
for
interest.
you. You just give it
At the
out.
end of the year, yes, at the end of the year, Iris is going to say, Monica, thank you for lending me 5K. Here's 3 that you overpaid in taxes. Here you go. No benefit. Okay. Now, some people want to sign up for that. Every time I go and do presentations, I say, by a raise of hands, who wants to sign up for lending money to the government with no benefit? Not a single arm goes on the air, Monica, not a single arm. Okay? So let me tell
Wow.
you, how can you change this? How can you change this? Well, if you go solar, the government says that they're going to give you 30% as a tax credit. So let's just assume that at the highest, you're getting 40,000 in tax credit. Okay, my friends? And every week you're paying $100. What the government says is, hey, you can stop lending us money if you go solar, because you're going to help us in the case the grids go off. Okay, you're going to save us a lot of money in the future. That's why they're giving you this credit. So if I have 40,000 as a credit, Monica, and I go tax exempt, that means that now I can start bringing $100 every paycheck. I want you to think about this. That is $400 a month. My friends, what can $400 do for you in a month? That's money that you can use to pay off debt where you're paying high interest.
Exactly.
That is money. Is that right? That is money that you can invest and put to work and generate some income for you and your families. That is money that you can use as protection. A lot of people, Monica, out there that don't have any type of insurance, disability, life insurance. This is money that you could be using in order to protect your loved ones, and just a bunch of things. You ought to stop lending this money and put this money to work for you. So you have $100 every week and you have 40,000. How many weeks is that? How many weeks is it going to allow you to get that credit for? Okay, so if you divide 40,000 divided by 100, that means that it's 400 weeks. How many years is that? That's 7 years. My friends, for those next 7 years, you can be bringing more money home. This is huge money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. What about people who pay $200 to $300? The other day, Monica, I was talking to a nurse up in Dallas, okay? And this young lady was paying $300 a week. A week, my friends. That is $1,200 a month. And by going solar, I was able to help her get the energy credits. Okay. So if you're watching this podcast and you start making numbers,
this is $100 for 12 months times 7 years. You're be putting into your pocket $33,600 for your family. That is amazing.
yes, no, totally, Monica. I tell you, I was helping this nurse and she went solar and we gave her the strategy. Okay, put $300 extra on each week, which totals $1,200 a month. This young lady with those $1,200, Monica, went and acquired a piece of property, and now she's making money as a landlord. She's tax-free, and she's actually planning for her future, guys. And it's just one change. Okay.
Wow.
So I'm here today to tell you that if you want to put your tax money to work, you ought to speak to a solar pro. Not only can you eliminate future taxes, present taxes, but for those of you that owe some money to the IRS, you can also eliminate past taxes. So number one benefit. Number two benefit, Monica, is the opportunity to eliminate the high cost of the utility bills, right? Everything is going up. The $20 a month on electricity are no longer along. Right now, the electricity keeps going up every year after year after year. And if you're like me, if you're someone that likes to control their money, have control of their finances, that system does not allow you to control your finances because you don't get to decide how much you pay the energy company the following month or the following year, 5 years from now. My
That is
friends,
marvelous. Oh my God.
yes,
I'm overwhelmed because you know how many people don't know what you're saying right now, Marcos, and that it could be such a benefit. And not only that, that they have their own system and they could be in a way very independent. They get a piece of the pie.
pie. I love it. That's one of my favorite quotes. Let me show you how to get a piece of the energy pie. Enough of electric companies keeping all the profits and enough of people lending their tax money with no benefits. In times like now, I'm a strong believer that by sharing this information, we're going to help a lot of families. So talk about having control of your finances. When you go solar, you have the opportunity to set a monthly rate of what you're going to be paying month after month for electricity. Of course, it's going to be based on what's your consumption, right? But Monica, through this system, people are also to do home improvements. Talk about people that need a new roof, new windows. Maybe they want to start saving money on the gas bill, so they switch their appliances to energy, right? How about a boiler that's electrical? They call it a tankless. How about turning your AC and your furnace into water pumps? How about heating pumps? How about eliminating every gas stove and appliance you have at home, turning it to electricity? So therefore, while you're getting into solar, you're eliminating the electric bill and the gas bill. This is putting money back in your pockets, my friends.
That is amazing that you could change and you could just take away that gas out of your house and put it all solar. You could run your house. You're saving even more money into your home. How could it be better than that?
Yeah, and we talk about adding value to your home. Monica, how many people are watching this video and they say, man, I've been wanting to remodel my house. I need a new roof, but I don't have the money to pay for the insurance claim. I need new windows because I'm spending too much energy, but I don't have the money, and the credit card wants to lend it to me at 20%. I don't have the money. This could be a solution. Through solar, you are able to do those home improvements and more, my friends. Okay,
I think so too.
So
And not only, I think another thing that probably would be a good thing to add is that the value of your home will increase. The value of itself will increase. And it won't increase by $5,000, at least 20,000, 15,000. I don't know, but it will increase. And that's a value that you have for your family and your future, which is immensely great. So any other details other than you're coming to Florida? Wait. Where were you speaking a couple of weeks ago? Because you're being invited by the top of the notch people that everybody goes, okay. You were speaking here in Florida not long ago. You were speaking somewhere else. Tell us a little bit about that. How was your experience and how was the feedback? That's super, super important.
I was so excited to be speaking on the stage, right? To be able to get to more people. I was honored to be invited. The governor of Florida was there, ex-President Trump. There was a lot of other, big leaders in the industry, the owners of the banks. I've gone nationwide, got the opportunity to present to large groups of amounts of investor, real estate, solar pros. But nothing excites me the most than be able to bring this information to homeowners, Monica. That's why I applaud for people like you who use their connection, their network to bring this information with the purpose of helping the families. I think that's the big thing. I really think we're going through history right now, guys. They're gonna talk. They say that back in the days when people were changing from their petroleum candles to electricity,
Exactly.
people will come knocking on their doors and say, ma'am, we're putting electric posts. We can now connect your home to electricity. Do you want to change? You have these benefits. And people will say, oh, you know what? I'm okay with my candle here. I'm okay with my candle here. Guys, let me tell you, it is happening now with solar. Solar is more than just the product, it is solutions, and people are going to be talking, man. I'm glad I listened to that podcast with Monica. I made that call, I got a quote, and I was able to bring more money home and was able to make better financial decisions.
That is amazing. And I am true with that. And whoever wants any questions, you could go to Marco Tax Out. You have any questions, hit it out, go out and just follow him and his platforms. And if you have any other questions, if you live in Florida or any other state, we are here to help you out. I'm invested in a company that is solar, which I love to work. I go to the people's homes. I try to share with them because it's so important to bring not only the information, the light for them in every other way. So hit us out with MG Solar Pro or hit us out through Top Power Solar. You could DM me. You could send us any information through Soy Monica Go or Monica Go in our platforms. We're here to serve you. And we're going to have Marcos here on the end of May. We're going to have some good information for you, the ones that are here in Florida. But we're here to serve you, and we can put the light anywhere in the state. So come on. You could just hit us out. We have the best information. If you have more questions, Marcos is there to help you out. Marcos, close us out with an inspirational touch from New Mexico.
Yes, definitely, man. I'm super happy, man. I apologize for getting on this call. Take the notes. By the way, you ought to look at this 1 or 2 times, my friends. And you probably already thought about going solar. You haven't gone yet. I'm gonna put it to you this way, Monica. You know, I was talking to my father when we were setting up with solar. My dad was like, man, Marcos, I don't want to learn about this. Is my father, okay? He's like, I don't want to learn about solar. Like, I'm not interested. I'm okay, right? And I just told my dad, look, Dad, let's just give me a minute here. Let's just pretend you're ready. Your home is already solar, and I'm Marcos from the electric company, and I'm here today to give you a better deal. I said, let's just assume you have panels on top, and I said, I'm gonna remove those panels. Mr. Ramirez, you gotta give me back the 30% tax credit, 30% tax credit. You gotta give me back the 20,000 that you borrowed to do home improvements, the new roof, the windows, and you gotta give me back the set monthly amount of $120, and I'm gonna switch it for an even better one. I'm gonna give you a monthly payment that's gonna continue to go up month after month, year after year, and you're never gonna own this. Do you wanna talk to me? And he says, Marcos, tell me a little bit on how that solar thing works, right? So if you're at this call, man, I want you to think that. I want you to get this information. Don't take my word. Do your research, guys. We are here to help you. Follow us at Marcos Ramirez Tax Out. Marcos Tax Out. Send me a DM. We're working all over the nation, Monica, not only with homeowners, but business owners. Talk about contractors, realtors. We have a solution for them. My friends, I invite you to stay connected. Monica, can't wait to see you guys in person. We're going to help a lot of people.
We need to do more business.
Yes.
I love it. Hey, people, remember, Monica Go, it's for people that want to give go to their life, that they want to get unstuck, unparalyzed. They want to do something new for their life. And this is how you do it. So remember, Monica Go, and you got to give a go to your life because God already gave a go for you. Hey, wherever you are, we love you. Bye.
Blessings.